What's up everybody, I am Jasprit Singh and welcome to the Minority Mindset. If you were a great chef, like let's say you're the Gordon Ramsay of your city and you had to make cheesecake for the first time, what would you do? Well, if you've never made cheesecake before and you don't know how to make cheesecake, you'd probably follow a recipe. Lucky for you, I have a recipe book right here, so let's make some cheesecake. Hello everyone, welcome to Cooking with Jasprit on the Minority Mindset, and today we're gonna make cheesecake. All right, let's get into it. So the recipe says that we will need to start with some cake crust, okay, and we will need 2 pounds of Oreos and a lot of butter. That sounds really good. And then after that, we will need to mix in some extra sour cream and some super spicy red spices. What? Sorry to say it, but even if you're the Gordon Ramsay of your city, if your cheesecake recipe sucks, your cheesecake is going to suck. It doesn't matter how good of a chef you are. Jasprit, that's cool and all, but I don't watch Minority Mindset to learn how to make cheesecake. Oh man, my bad about that. Well, let's change things up then. Let's change it from the recipe to cheesecake to the recipe to success. What's the recipe to success? According to the majority of people and the recipe book that society gives us, success comes down to a simple 3-step plan that is bulletproof and fail-proof and that never goes wrong. Hello everyone, welcome to Living for Success. I am Society and I am your teacher today, and today we're going to be talking about the recipe to success. What you need to do is you need to start by working really hard in school. And then you need to go and get a really expensive and nice degree. And then you're gonna go and get a job that you really hate. And you're gonna work there for like 40 or 50 years. And while you're working there, you're gonna put a little bit of money away for retirement every single year. So this way, one day, hopefully you'll be able to retire. That's our recipe, and you can't fail. If your recipe sucks, your results are going to suck. It doesn't matter who you are unless you change the recipe. So let's go back to cooking with Jasprit and making a cheesecake. This time, let's try going to the Cheesecake Factory and let's taste some different cheesecakes. And after we find one that we like, let's figure out which ingredients are in the cheesecake and let's see how we can apply those ingredients to our cheesecake. I like this, Jasprit. Cheesecake and financial literacy? What else can you ask for? If we apply this cheesecake logic to our lives, right now, the traditional recipe to success sucks. I mean, facts are facts. Just look at the numbers. And this is where people get really defensive and they say things like, well, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, and Mark Zuckerberg all followed the traditional recipe and they all did really good in school. So like, what are you saying, Jasprit? Are you stupid? There is a difference between blindly following a crappy recipe and hoping that a 5-star dish will come out of it and doing what these people did. All the people that I just mentioned did something different. They changed the recipe. And just so we're clear, I don't think there's anything wrong with just going to school by itself. I went through a lot of schooling and I had a lot of fun there, and me going to school was the reason that I became an entrepreneur because of all the opportunities that I saw, and I'll link a video in the description below where I talk more about this. But that still doesn't take away from the fact that the traditional recipe for success sucks. In 2018, 61% of entry-level jobs, remember, entry-level jobs require 3 years of experience or more in the United States, and they offer crappy wages on top of that. How does that make any sense? Well, it's not all about money, you know. It's about your happiness. No, duh. Anybody who believes that money solely revolves around money is probably miserable and out of their minds. Everybody knows that. But 85% of people around the world hate their jobs. The recipe sucks. And then you're supposed to keep working this job that you don't like for the hopes of a retirement that may or may not happen, because now the face of retirement is completely shifting, and I made a video on this too, and I'll link it in the description for you to learn more. Now, before you start yelling at me and telling me that I don't understand the school system, listen, I went through a lot of schooling and I've seen this firsthand. That's why it bugs me so much. I went to a good college, I went on to grad school, and then I went on to law school, but I don't use any of my degrees. The crazy thing is, I graduated with people from law school who got jobs working as attorneys making just $14 an hour after going through so much schooling and after paying for so much money to go to law school because they couldn't find something better. The recipe sucks, it's not making sense. If you want to make a good cheesecake, go out and find a good cheesecake that you like and figure out how it was made and apply that recipe to your cheesecake. Don't just follow a recipe blindly because the cover says best cheesecake in the world. And if you want to find the recipe to have freedom in your life and to live life on your terms, find somebody who has done it and see what they did to do that, and then see how you can apply it to your life. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up button and share it with one friend so we can help spread the word. Don't miss our new videos on entrepreneurship, business, and money every Wednesday and Friday at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you actually find out when our new videos are released. And as always, keep hustling.